Well, well, well. It's time for the consumer to stop taking it in the anal cavity from these large multinational corporations. In this case, the corporation that I'm speaking about is the Budget, or is it the Avis Budget Group? The Budget Avis Group? We'll just call it the Avis Budget Group and keep it in alphabetical order. I'm making this video so that you can hear how you too will, in all likelihood, be treated and violated by the Avis Budget Group. And when I say violated, I'm not saying that they're going to rape you in that anal cavity with a penis, a broken bottle, or a baseball bat with splinters in it. But by the time they get finished, you'll think that they certainly did. I went online to rent a car from budget.com. I'm one of those individuals you've read about. I like the dinosaur or dying breed. I will actually read the terms and conditions of whatever contract I sign, whether it be online or in print. So when going to rent this car, to prepay to rent this car to save that $12 or however much it was, I read those terms and conditions. Let me show them to you real quick before we get to the telephone call, which will expose Budget Rent-A-Car for the piece of shit that it really is. Have a look at these terms and conditions. Okay. In those terms and conditions, you will see that it says if you prepay with a credit card, which I did, that you're going to be charged for the amount of the rental, and that you'll be charged, and that they will authorize an additional amount up to $200 or the amount of the rental, whichever is greater. I.e., if the estimated amount of your rental is $150, then there will be an additional $50 authorization on your credit card. If your cost of your rental is $275, the estimated cost of your rental is $275, then your credit card will be charged the $275. But there will be no additional authorization, because 275 is greater than 200. Now, if you're one of those individuals, don't really have that credit history, and you need to use a debit card to prepay, then your debit card will be charged the estimated amount of your rental, and you will be charged, there will be an additional $100 authorization against that debit card. So you see the difference? Credit cards, you get that little extra plus treatment. Extra cushy treatment because you have the credit card. Oh, we'll just charge you $200, or we'll authorize up to $200, or we'll authorize and charge more than $200 if that's how much your rental is. But if you don't have the credit to get a credit card, well, we're gonna charge the amount of the rental and authorize an extra $100 because your debit card is not a credit card. Hey, cool, no problem. I'll do it. That constitutes the four corners of the contract. But Budget decides that, well, no, we're going to do both. Because if you prepay with a credit card, then we're also going to authorize an additional $100. It doesn't matter what the estimated amount of your rental is. We're just also going to authorize an additional $100 extra dollars, because that's exactly what they did. Being in a rush, I couldn't argue the point at that particular time. I needed the car because my car was in the shop. I had to get to work. I had an important meeting to attend. But I called them the next day, and I have that call for you right now because it says, should I ever play it for you? They say, thank you for calling Budget, and the customer service representative will be with you in 1 moment. And your call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. You see that? They want to whisper that in your ear. That's no problem because you have no expectation of privacy. If that call may be recorded, it doesn't matter whether you recorded or I recorded at that point. So let's listen to the call. It's approximately 30 minutes in length. I will edit certain portions because you don't need to know my name or where I'm located. But let's see how you will be treated if you call Budget and tell them you don't want that rush card experience. You know what happened with the rush card and denying people access to their funds. Let's listen to the call.
Your patience. Please continue holding. Your call will be handled by the next available representative.
Customer care, my name is Mary. Who am I speaking with?
You said your name was what?
Hi, good afternoon, Ms. Shields. My name is Mary. Do you have a rental agreement number?
Yes, 1 moment, Mary.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. The confirmation number is 2.
Thank you very much. Give me a quick second here. And what was your last name? I'm sorry? Got it right here. Thank you, Ms. For security, please confirm the phone number or email we should have on file. 1 second. I'm pulling up the agreement right now. What can I check for you today?
2 things. One, you can't check, but I'm telling you about it so that it can be resolved. I just got finished calling the local office, and it's like talking to somebody who doesn't speak English. I shouldn't have to repeat myself so many times. Yesterday, I rented the vehicle, picked it up basically on time on the 18th. This female said that, she already went around the vehicle and checked everything, and everything was fine. Get in the car, go on ahead to work or whatnot, and notice there's dog hair in the back of that car, in both seats. She checked the vehicle. That vehicle should have been cleaned in detail before it was given to me. Secondly, she put a $100 hold on my credit card. I went over the terms and conditions before I went ahead and hit the button that says agree. I'm actually one of those people who actually reads those things. It says in those terms and conditions that if you prepay, you'll be charged the amount of your rental or $200, whichever is greater. Then further down it says if you pay for your rental with a debit card. Some local locations do not accept debit cards when you get down there, and it also says that there would be an additional $100 hold put on that debit card if that's the way you chose to prepay. As I prepaid with a credit card, my second question is, why did this female say she needed $100 hold on a credit card in case there were overages?
Okay, Richard. Well, I'm sorry for the holding to me. And let me first document the information because we take that a lot more serious. And the vehicle, like you're mentioning, was supposed to be cleaned out before renting it out to you. So give me a second here while I document that information first. Let me review the policies that they have at that location, and I will get back to you, okay? Mm-hmm. You mentioned the dog hair on the back seat of the car, right?
Back seats, plural, correct.
Okay, perfect. Give me a quick second here. I'll place you on a brief hold, okay?
That's fine.
No. Okay, thank you very much for patiently holding still with me.
Yes?
Okay, while I finish the documentation about the vehicle cleanliness, I'm going to go ahead and give you a case number you can refer to. So when you return the vehicle, you can advise them that you did call customer service. That way they will not put any fees on your rental, okay?
Okay, what are you talking about putting any fees on my rental? Fees for what?
No, don't get it mixed up. I'm talking about giving you a case number to avoid paying any fees for the dog hair that's in the vehicle that you have.
Okay, so you expect me to drive around in this filthy car until I return it?
Okay, well, if you let me explain this...
Whoa, hold on, stop.
I'm going to give you a case number
Check
your... Wait, to that.
I said stop and check your attitude because I'm going off of what you just said to me. You said, quote, I'm going to give you a case number so that they will not charge you any fees when you return the vehicle. Is that not what you just said to me?
Exactly. Because of...
No, not because of. I asked you a question. I didn't ask for an explanation. If I want an explanation, I will ask you. Now, you just said that's what you said to me. If that's what you said to me, that means that you expect me to drive around in this car until I return it filthy.
Okay, Miss. Can I explain to you now?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, the case number is in this case. So you can refer to that. So the location will not do any charges nor fees on the rental that you are having at the moment, because you are calling in to advise us that the vehicle was not checked in when you first picked up the vehicle. Okay? You have an authorization to return the vehicle to the same location or to the nearest location of your preference. Okay? So you won't have to stay with, of course, a vehicle that's not clean and it's not healthy. If you have allergies or anything like that, we understand. So you can return the vehicle. Yet, you still need to keep this case number as a reference. So whenever you are ready, I will give you this case number so you can write it down.
And when should I return the vehicle?
Do you have a zip code, and I'll find the nearest location to you?
I said when, not where.
Oh, okay. You can return it today if you like. I can check the station hours at the location.
And are they going to give me another vehicle immediately?
That I would suggest for you to contact them directly before going there. Do you want it immediately? I'm sorry?
They must... I'm not going to say it because it's going to insult the hell out of you, but you sound really stupid right now. You should be working...
I'm really sorry. I'm trying to assist you here.
No.
You don't have to use that language, okay? We are trying to act professional. You have to act professional, okay?
No, because you're
I'm really sorry. I'm trying to
Can you
assist
shut
you.
up for a moment? You keep interrupting me like I'm not even speaking. Is that how they teach you to perform customer service?
You know what, Miss? I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to assist you here,
no,
okay?
You're not. Why don't you get your supervisor? Because you really
I
aren't.
would
You should be
definitely
working.
do that.
You should be
Give me a
working.
quick second.
No.
I'll start this transfer.
Yeah, hurry up. Just get the hell off the phone.